So let's talk about some use cases. We have a question here, and I think the question is probably from a VAR reseller, and I'm going to direct this to Jonathan to start. Let's talk about some use cases. How is Wi-Fi 6 being used? But let's specifically address kind of why would they want it, and what are the motives that some of these enterprises or municipalities or higher education, why would they look at upgrading to Wi-Fi 6?
Yeah, so I mean, all of your, hit on this a little bit earlier, all of your existing devices are going to be gain from it. So I know there was another question, does that mean I have to upgrade all my hardware on the inside my clients in order to gain the advantage of it? And you're going to get more throughput and better speed and better efficiency even with your AC clients. And then, so, you know, that's one piece of it. But if you take it in a real world example, today's schools, you know, whether it be high ed or K-12, both, they're going back in a hybrid learning environment today, right? And so you have situations where you got a teacher that may be coming into the school, but doing a live video stream, you know, feed to the students at their home, or hybrid, or got a portion of the students in the classroom and another portion out. Well, those, in the past, a year ago, pre-COVID, pre the new normal, you may have 5 or 6 video streams, and most of them coming down, right, coming from outside into the school. Now this is hundreds, if not more, going up and going out of the district into the homes of the students. Like Darren's son doing a 2-way video in school right now. That teacher has to be sitting somewhere. Most likely, the schools are bringing those in. And even in this case, I saw on the news today. I won't throw the university out, but university went back last week, and I've already got over 120 students that have tested positive in the first week. And those students are being quarantined to their dorm room, but they still have to appear in class, you know, via video. And so it's that one real world scenario can be used in telemedicine and even in the where the cars are driving up, having hundreds of cars sitting in a row waiting to get testing. You know, we see that on the news all the time. When you start looking at the need for the efficiency that Wi-Fi 6 gives you and the speed in which it gives you, it's a no-brainer to think that, you know, every example is like Darren talks about, the always on, the social world. You know, the tolerance for downtime is 0.
I mean, so I saw this ad, and I wish I could. I tried to find it again. I actually went looking for an advertisement. I went to find it again. It was an ad for a stadium in Japan. It was like an info, you know, I'm talking about, like one of those sponsored style post kind of things. Anyway, it showed this video of a person watching a game live, and then they had their phone in front of them with multiple incoming video streams. And my first thought was, how the heck do you pull that off when there's 20,000 people in that stadium?
That's great. Let me just quickly. Oh, you got it. Okay, so that's been the holy grail for quite some time. It's been the target all these stadiums are looking for. When I was years ago, was at Motorola, we were talking with NFL stadiums about how to do exactly that application right there. And that's actually, I'll just Cameron, I'll just pick up one of the questions from the chat and I'll weave it into this answer here. 5G versus AX. You know, 5G is an outdoor technology. It's a cellular technology. But if you had 5G connection inside the stadium, you're not going to be able to connect to those cameras because you're connected over the cellular network. That's the outside Wi-Fi network. So AX, it would be controlled by the stadium. And here's the key thing. If you look at a stadium, you've got one person for about every 1.5 square meters. Very compact, very dense, lots and lots of devices. And so that's where all these efficiency elements of Wi-Fi 6 actually will help those devices to get the quality of experience. Klaus, you mentioned earlier, AX is about the quality of experience.
About the quality of experience, but also, yeah. Sorry to interrupt there. It's about the quality of experience, and I like to think of it as something that was designed for high density. When the standardization began, for example, this stadium example that you're talking about now, was actually one of the reference cases that they wanted to solve, right? But the thing about it is that in the meantime, everything has, practically speaking, become high density, right?
Right.
There's hardly a non-high density scenario left anymore. Your home is definitely high density now, right? A teaching environment is high density. An office is high density, just because there's so many devices now that we each carry, 2 or 3 of them, and maybe more, right? So
That's the IoT world, right? I mean, it's just the IoT world has made everything even more high dense.
exactly. So it's actually a huge credit to the folks that worked on the standard for a number of years, that they managed, in my view, to hit the sweet spot, because now where everybody really has all these devices and we need the proper connectivity quality, we actually have it in the form of Wi-Fi 6. So that is the reason why you need to get it. It's because of now you finally have a tool that can handle all the devices that you have in your house or in your office or in a stadium for that.
Okay,
And
so
we didn't really have that before.
Is the cellular offload becomes, they want to get as many people off in a stadium. They want to get as many people off of the cellular as they can. And so if they can rotate that cellular device, it has, the phone's got a Wi-Fi 6, and Wi-Fi enabled on it. They can offload that cellular call to Wi-Fi and give you, there's so many times you go, Kentucky Derby, good luck getting a cell signal, right? It's not that it's not there, just too many people on it. And so that need for that cellular offload to Wi-Fi is even more important in those super high density environments.